For all you mad bastards loving the Big Show podcast, get up even closer on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok. Or raw dog it 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki.
Thanks, mate.
Good on you, mate.
Should we just call it today, fellas, and go straight to the pub?
I'll tell you what, I had a good one on the way here. So my kid has continued to be sick, so she was sick Friday.
Is she
Monday,
eating veggies?
Tuesday. Nah, she's doing this workout thing.
Going hard.
She's trying to bulk up, and then she's going to get ripped for R&V.
Isn't she 5?
Yeah. And so anyway, it was a doctor day today, so the missus came home from work so that she could replace me at 3 and then I could come here. So all good. Missus running a little bit late. I jump in the car. She pulls into the driveway. Arsehole park, can I say as well. She pulls into the driveway but parks over the footpath.
Hate that, man.
I thought, what
hate
kind of
that.
a piece of unbelievable. But she
Wow.
thought she'd only be there for a couple of minutes. Anyway, so I jump in her car and I drive here and I get about 10 metres away from the building when I get a phone call from her and she says, have you got the keys for both the cars? And I say, yes.
No spares.
And then I turn around and I drive all the way home, which isn't that far, and give her the key and then I come all the way back, which is why I was late.
Did you say, here you go?
I did.
That's
did
happened.
She's like, here he is.
It's difficult to be the guys, for fuck's sake, when you've had such a shocker.
Yeah. Gosh, my wife and I do that all the time. Where she, like, especially if she borrows my car, she'll just automatically put my keys in her bag.
Yeah.
And she's got her own car, and then she'll go and drive her car off to work, and I'll go, have you got my car keys? After I've been effing and jeffing around the house, going, where the fuck are my car keys?
Yeah.
Do you
What
guys,
the hell?
Do you interchange cars? It's just like whichever car's there. parked
Not really. And only, generally speaking, if like we're picking up the daughter and one of us is low on gas.
On the weekend
borrow.
I do,
Yeah.
but during the week, not. Because she's got an electric car, so that's cheaper. She drives miles away.
Yeah, right.
And then also my car's tied up to free parking at the gym. My license plate, you see.
You got the Warren of Fitness.
I got the WAF, baby.
Yeah, nice.
man.
Because one of my mates who probably listens to this,
You're saying he's a real piece of shit.
he's a real piece of shit, all right.
He's not the guy you made love to.
Yeah, that's the one.
Fuck it.
At his house, him and his wife have 2 cars, and then whatever one's parked at the back is just whichever. That's the car whoever's
Right.
leaving will take.
Makes sense.
So they're constantly swapping cars, which is fine, except for I would fucking hate that.
Would you?
Don't know why. It's just like, this is my car. It is here. It has all my stuff in it. And if she's taking it,
The only thing that would annoy me would be, and this wouldn't really annoy me, moving the seat and doing the mirrors
yeah.
every single time.
We have a very clear delineation between our cars, generally speaking.
Yours is full of durries.
No, actually, it's not. My car's actually really tidy. And actually, I need to give it a bit of a clean this weekend. But
Because
anyway,
it's not tidy.
no, the
that was a
outside.
yarn.
I mean the outside. But hers is just atrocious.
Yeah. Oh,
And,
yeah.
and in fact, whenever I get out of her car, I always leave with handfuls of rubbish,
Right.
and I have a go.
What sort of things you got in there?
Generally, sort of lolly wrappers.
Yeah.
She big on the lollies.
She loves her lollies.
Yeah, big on the nippies and your sort of empty cigarette packets and
Well,
fucking
funnily-
cheese ball bags.
Funnily enough, today I went out to the gym and then I came back and I looked down in the passenger little well there and I went, and there was 3 nippies cartons and 1 flavour, like iced coffee milk from the supermarket. I went, better give that a bit of a clean out.
Yeah.
Good on
Hide
you,
the evidence.
I like your innocent little treats, though.
Yeah, and
Nothing wrong with little nippies.
yeah, a bit
All
of
good.
nippies.
That's fine, man.
And I had another one today. I
a packet of smokes.
I do
Yeah,
it
wow.
almost every day. I buy a nippies, and I chastise myself because I go, I don't need this.
Oh, but it's fun,
just,
though.
It's just habit, and I'm doing it out of habit. So maybe
You're
I'll.
a creature of habit, Jase. What
I
are you
am.
going to do?
I am.
What are you going to do?
That's true.
But it's totally innocent. Do you
yeah,
love
sure.
it?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, you love it, eh?
I don't know.
love
that
it.
You fucking love it.
I
You
don't know
do.
that I love it, Keyzie.
You do. I've heard you love it.
Yeah, man, you love it.
I like it.
How are you going with the ciggies? I'm not going great either. I'm also not going, because I'm meant to be doing my 100 days. It's fucking struggle this time. I can't remember the last time I haven't done 100 days.
Yeah.
and I am struggling this time round.
Yeah, I
Did a month and then a couple of weeks and a few weeks. It's just like, how good would a beer be? Yeah, pretty good.
I've got some stuff. I've got some stuff
But I hate myself.
that's bugging me,
Oh, yes.
and until I resolve it, which I can't do at the moment, it gives me anxiety, and that keeps me on the durries.
Have you thought about going for a walk?
Sorry.
Going for a run?
Well, I go to the gym.
Yeah.
But you know, to be fair, there's not a lot of cardio going on there.
Today, I'm okay. So we drank. I think we drank on the weekend, did we? Feels like we would have.
Well, you had your Father's Day.
Your hotel.
I did. Well, that was at home with the missus, which was absolutely magnificent.
Yes.
Fuck, it was a good day. Beautiful day, wasn't it? Here. Just one of those days you're like, oh, man. Yeah. This is life. So
Yes.
that was good. And then I said, look, let's not drink because I've got a mate's 50th or 40th or something over on Waiheke in a few weeks. So let's just do that. No drinking until then. Nah.
Yeah.
She had a beer at lunch today. She got home last night. She'd opened a bottle of wine.
Yeah. Look,
I had some ciggies left. It's like, yeah, go on. Thank God, it's good, Jase.
You don't need to tell me, Mogan. That's why I made the point.
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki. The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
As I was walking in,
Yeah.
there was a dude on the corner there, and the sun was
Homeless
actually
fella
on him, having
wearing
his
nappies.
beersy. And here's the difficulty, and you'll agree with this, Keyzie, because the weather does have an impact on your way of thinking. And, you know, you're driving home, probably, Mogi, it's a beautiful sunny evening, and you think, glass of wine or a cold beer would be nice. You know what I mean? As opposed if you're driving home and it's pissing with rain and it's cold.
Get home, put the fire on.
Get the whiskey out.
Yeah, beautiful.
Drive home in the piss and rain, have a dart, have a nippies.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
That's living, bro.
I never have a nippies on the way home. It's always coming in.
Does your new place, your place you moved into, does that have a nice outdoor area with sun where you can sit and have a beer?
Yeah, it's got 3.
Yeah, see, that's a
Yeah.
problem.
Because I'm building my deck next month with my dad. Until that's built, I'm not actually that affected by wanting to have beers in the sun unless I go to a pub or someone else's
Right.
house. But once that's built, I'm going to be having deck beers, a lot of
The,
deck beers.
the front of my house, we got a little deck there, and that just gets bathed in
Jase,
sun.
when are you going to invite us to your house?
When do you want to come?
No, you always say that. Because I
Actually,
was talking to someone who you used to work with, who was literally like, has Jase ever invited you to his house? I was like, no. He's like, yeah, no, he never invited me either.
Well, that could only be Lee.
No, I think it was Matt.
Well, he'd never invited me to
I saw
his
Matt.
house either.
I've never invited you to my house, but I will once the deck's done.
Yeah, sure.
Because my house just isn't for hosting yet.
well,
Whereas yours is.
well,
Has he got the sun lounge?
yeah, got the sun lounge. True. Actually, our house is a
You can
really,
smoke inside. That's what I'm saying.
our house is a really good party house. And ironically, we don't have
don't
parties.
party.
Because we've got the lounge, and then we've got the little sun lounge, and then we've got the deck out the back. But here's the problem. We're doing a lot of, we're just about to get our ensuite done.
Yeah.
But our deck is fucked.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's just really old.
Had old mate
Yes.
actually turned up
it's
around our house.
ratty as fuck.
I heard bang, 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 bang today. Went outside and the old guy, the old fella there
Bill.
that does the maintenance, Woody.
Oh, really?
Woody.
Is that his name?
That's his name. He's about 70 odd. And he's got an offsider there as a younger fella there. And he's just bowled in and hammering away on the fucking deck.
Not the owner, like
And I was like, g'day, mate, how you going? It's like, good. You know, there's a lot of rot in this. It's like, oh, yeah. It's like, if you're coming over, man, give us a ring, eh? Got my
Yes.
daughter's sick asleep inside. Oh, all right. Is she all right? So it's not really the point.
Yes.
The point is just don't fucking wander on someone's
Yeah, well, you
property.
can't do that.
Nah.
You
but
can't
he's
do
a
that.
nice guy. You know, he's one of those guys. He's a funny guy, though. He just sort of walks into your house as well. Just going to take a dump. Get on you, Woody.
Fuck yeah.
You fucking
He sounds like a
arsehole.
backbone, though.
Yeah, he's a bit of a backbone.
I remember once we hired this. He was a carpenter, really,
Like Joseph.
and we invited him inside, and he was. My wife and I just got the sense.
Did you offer him one beer and he wouldn't fuck off?
No, but we got the sense that he was lonely, and we said to him, would you like to come in and have a cup of coffee? And he
Three-way.
said, oh yeah. He was old as, and and then he was bitching about how everyone wants what are they called? Testimonials for jobs and blah, blah. He's been doing it for 30-odd years. But he said, I do a good job. I really look after myself. I live in a caravan in a park out and blah, 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 blah. But I look after myself and I buy, 2 kg of mints every week and that does me for the week. And
That's living, bro.
It was just this kind of terrible.
Keyzie.
He wishes.
It was this sad kind of.
Yeah, but that's what success is.
And he did a fucking terrible job.
Yeah,
But we didn't have the heart to go.
yeah. That's why. This is why you're on the mints, brother. How much was he charging?
Oh, I can't. It was ages ago. I'm a bit more savvy now when it comes to hiring and making sure things get done. I am. After I've had some real challenges.
What about your roof?
In terms of my that was
and
a
your
challenge.
driveway.
The driveway was actually not too bad in the end.
Right. Fixing your car.
The bathroom was pretty good. Now the new bathroom, and I'm communicating with all the involved parties.
Yeah, good on you,
In
mate.
fact, I had the plumber come round today, true story, and he was meant to come sort of early afternoon. I was literally totally nude, about to step into the
Jack yourself
shower.
off.
About to step into the shower, and I heard my dog go absolutely batshit crazy, and I went, oh, God. So he turned up a bit early, so I had to put on
Cover
my
you
clothes.
up.
And the thing was, because I hadn't showered, and I usually wear a hat in the morning, I forgot to put my hat on, and I looked in the mirror as I was going up towards the drive, and my hair was this massive,
I love it when your hair's like that. It's funny.
insane mop.
It looks crazy.
And he must have just gone, what the fuck is this dude?
Yeah.
Got a sore throat now.
It's
Yeah,
funny.
I've got a bit of a sore throat.
Same here. I was thinking that today, actually.
Yeah.
Not even joking. There's this bike came up for sale, right, in Tauranga.
Oh, yeah,
This
the one
old-
you want.
The old bike, one I want. And it was a really good price.
How much?
I think it was like $3,500.
Get it. What are you doing?
So I messaged him because it's from the 70s. Hasn't been registered in New Zealand since 79, right? So you have to make sure the internals of the engine are in working-ish order so that you can restore it without having to pull the whole thing to bits. It could be a performance. Rang my dad. I was like, Dad, this thing's a really good price. I messaged the guy. He reckons he's got a couple of people coming to look at it this week. And I was trying to angling towards, do you reckon you could go and have a look for me? It was like 10 minutes up the road. And he's like, trust me, mate. If it's still there, but it'll still be there by the weekend, And then and he was like, and basically trying to be like, look, you don't want to look too keen, sending me around there, blah 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 blah. The guy messaged me like an hour ago, hey, it's already
gone.
sold, full price. First guy that saw it,
Yeah.
and I was just like,
Yeah, that's not how it works.
yeah. Did I text because he used to wheel and deal for a living with old
That's,
shows.
I love that. I love
You- are you
that.
talking
He's
about
just
your dad
completely
here?
fucked that up.
And then, but the thing is, we have no idea if it would have been a nightmare or not. Because if
No.
you buy something old and mechanical, it could be a fucking nightmare.
That's
God,
what I'd say.
tell me
I'd be
about
lying
it.
on the couch going, no, you don't want to get me up there too. Can't be fucked.
No, Dad's not like that. But he was just like, trust me, we'll get there. We'll be able to strong arm it if it's worth
Have
it.
you told your dad?
It sounds like a piece of shit. So I texted him. I was like, that bike sold. First guy that saw it paid full price for it and took it. He's like, it was either a nightmare or an absolute bargain.
You never mentioned the bargain bit, Dad. Oh, good shit.
There we go.
The right one will come along, Keyzie.
Not meant to be, man.
No, that's
all
right.
goods.
That's right.
All goods, fellas. Hey, listen to Hauraki 4 till 7 every weekday, man. It's great. It's really good.
Or don't.
It's
I
very
mean,
similar to this. No, you got weird lines on your head from your hat.
Yeah, it was giving me a headache.
Are you all good, man?
I feel a bit woozy.